Ah, shoot. So, hey, this is Fat Cat Pro and I'm playing Dreamfall. So right now, at this moment, I am trying to go talk to Neela.
There's so many dream junkies around.
By OCG. Original consumer goods, bringing sunshine into your life.
Where the fuck did I come from? Boom. Don't worry, I'm gonna get lost like a couple of times.
Zanechte prosím vaše odpadky.
I think those are meant to represent reaching for the sun or maybe playing basketball. One of the two.
Matt, get your map here. Matt, I'm here to give you directions.
Reses, we buy take. Reses, I'm going to Seshadri Tower.
You know,
Don't be a stranger now, you hear?
don't judge. I'm just very terrible at finding places.
There are so many dream junkies around.
The city should do something. It's unseemly.
What they should do is ban dream machines.
Seriously? Because some people can't moderate their dream time.
Original consumer goods, rebuilding the new Europe one sunny day at a time.
My favourite Avant Cafe and Meta Brewery. It's a chain, yeah, but local to the Prague district and so much better than those Scandinavian omni chains.
Hey, you lost? No problem. I can give you directions.
Those ads, for some reason, give me goosebumps, the icky kind.
OCG. Original consumer goods, bringing sunshine into your life.
Move along. Nothing to see here.
Zanechte prosím vaše.
Building the new Europe? Because that
There's
went
so
well.
many dream junkies around.
The city should do
The
something.
best food in Propaz comes from the street vendors and their food carts. Hands down, no contest. I'm not quite sure what she's selling. Propast has the best selection of street food in Europolis. There's no reason to cook, ever. Oh, except when Reza cooks. I'm fine with him cooking. I'm a bit creeped out by the talking bins. Why do they talk? What shadowy masters do they serve? Who is that? Do I know him?
Nah, you don't know him. You somehow know his name.
Yeah, screw the career, the campaign, and my boyfriend. It's party time for Zoe. No.
The eye watches, but who watches the eye?
I think I missed her.
You look like you could need some directions, miss.
How this happened? Okay.
The eye watches, but who watches the eye?
So... my life.
Weren't you heading out to district this week?
Yeah, but the eye revoked my travel pass last minute.
Tear my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Suffocation, damnation. What the fuck I'm all praising.
Crowboy's here to help you find your way in Propad.
My many thugs.
I'm a rootin' tootin' six-pack.
Nella's...
I hope you get to where you're going. And if you ever get lost again, you know Crowboy's got your back.
Shh. Shami.
Gross. Gross. I can't imagine the Alliance doing particularly well in the elections. It's really a two-horse race between Uminska and Kaiser Konstantin.
Everything just seems so banal, but there's no need to stay up and ponder. Get out there before it's all gone. I know it's not that easy, such a mind fuck. Oh, believe me, I'm trying to hold on. I'm trying not to let go. I'm trying to keep going. Trying.
Careful now.
Corporate-sponsored ad bot. They were illegal in Casablanca. I miss Casablanca.
I'm a crow boy here. I'm one rootin' tootin' six-barrel shootin' crow.
Nella's food cart. I'm going to Seshadri Tower.
It's like right there.
It was a pleasure serving you this fine day, miss.
Great. She's up there.
I don't know. I'm not really into the whole revere couture thing.
How can one must simply go up, please? Because it's gonna be like, how many times I gotta suck around?
Down with the...
Yes. That ass.
It's between Wolf and Uminska, isn't it? Gross and Ribas are not even.
Dalmaska, yes.
Crow boy's here to help you find your way in ProPath.
It's you!
What? Who? Me?
The superhero from my dream! You're her!
Sorry? I really don't... I'm not her, whoever she is.
Yes, you were in my dream. You told me it'd be all right, and it was. You helped me wake up.
You're mistaken. I don't even own a dream machine. I couldn't possibly have been in your dreams.
It was you. You were there. I don't use it much anymore. The dream machine. Most of the time, I say no, just like you told me to. I read instead. I'm reading a lot. The book I'm reading right now is about this girl who's dreaming, but doesn't know she's dreaming. I'm worried about Mum. She's always in dream time. She prefers that to being awake. She doesn't eat much, or go outside, ever. Thank you for helping me. Zoe, right? Thank you, Zoe.
How do you... I didn't... What?
She gonna remember one day.
What the hell was that all about? I don't know her. Do I? She looks so familiar, but I haven't seen her before. I'm certain of it.
Hey, so how can anyone explain me how her eyes turned brown to like... how her eyes turned to like... What is it? It's like green, but it's like in one of the old covers.
Gone to restock, back soon. Odd. Nayla doesn't typically leave her cart during peak business hours. She usually restocks first thing. Gone to restock. Odd. Gone to Odd. Food crates. It's how Nayla gets her daily deliveries.
you could need some directions. Yee-haw!
Rez's office is down by Prista Vista. Our apartment is off Sonnenschein Plaza in the aptly named the Uminska campaign headquarters. Our lab is located just... Nella's food cart is right outside Sesha. We buy takeaway down in the bricks at least once a week. Great food, and if you're lucky, you can pick up some cool stuff. If you're not so lucky, the worst junk. Rez's office is down by Prista... Where's Sonnenschein Plaza on the map?
Sponsored by Original Consumer Goods, Sun and Shine Plaza is the only place in Propass with an artificial sun. And it's burning hot. Yeehaw! Anytime you need a rootin' tootin' six-barrel shooting crow cowboy to give you directions to anywhere in Propass, you just call on the...
Europe needs compassion.
European Dawn wants to toss out immigrants, close borders, and restore Europe to a white-bread fairyland that only ever existed in their xenophobic wet dreams.
Which kind of reminds me of Republicans. I think I have to go down.
There's no way you can convince me that Kaiser Constantine...
So I says to him, I says, you can't pass through here, Bruder. You need to turn back and head home. So what did he do?
Rebuilding the new Europe one sunny day at a time.
Prosím vaše odpadky ve mně.
Map! Hey, you lost? No problem. I can give you directions to anywhere in
My house don't look like this. It looks like a fucking PS4.
Comfy, as far as a sofa scavenged from a flea market goes. I'll need a stepladder to get up there and adjust the speed. Tonight. I swear. I pinky swear. 3 months now, and I still haven't unpacked most of my useless crap.
Do you talk?
I'm not a demanding flatmate, but I did insist on buying a good bed. This is that. His battery barely holds a charge. I'll leave him in hibernation for now until I can get a new one. Memories. I need those around. Mr. Planty. He's been through a lot, poor chap. The drought of last Tuesday, the great tumble of June, this morning's accident with the half-empty beer can. Poor Mr. Planty. We could survive without a fridge. It's only used for keeping takeaway leftovers until they have to be tossed, and beer, so... Okay, so we could not survive without it. Okay, so there are dirty dishes. We're not perfect. Not my day to cook. Also, not the time to cook. Also, no groceries to cook with. I'm cook-blocked. Do I have to pee? No, I don't have to pee.
Do I really have to pee? Maybe. Another day, another life. No, seriously. When you open the fridge, you're like, do I need to eat or I'm just bored? And my body's like, I'm so bored, I want to eat.
Sonnenschein Plaza by OCG.
Probably.
Original Consumer Goods. Making your life a little brighter.
Map! Yee-haw, I got a hanker.
We buy takeaway down... Can you direct me to the...
You look... Don't be a stranger now, you hear?
Move along. Nothing to see here.
Zanechte prosím vaše.
There are so many dream junkies around.
The city should do something. It's unseemly.
What they should do is ban dream machines. Seriously?
You know, you don't have to stop here. I don't have anything to contribute. You're making a smart decision.
Who am I visiting? No one. That's who I'm visiting. Panel closed. Closed panel. Hello? Hi, wrong address?
I don't know. I'm not really into the whole repair. Grab whatever's on the top.
You look like you could be Pro Boy here.
Our lab is located just above the Propas metro station. The Uminska campaign headquarters are located off the Propas souk. Our apartment is the Nella's food cart is right out. Rez's office is down by Prista Vista. The old we buy takeaway down in the brick. The Uminska campaign headquarters. Our lab is like.
Y'all come back anytime now, you hear?
Oh shit, I thought it was gonna be a new scene.
This is no place for a young lady.
But talking all day.
Dreamt all my life. I stay awake and dream all night. I dream about tomorrow.
Eyes
and
everywhere.
how it will be.
I've never seen so many of them out on the streets.
Crowbar's here to help you find your way in Propass.
So I realized this guy is changing songs. Changing songs as I go by. Just listening for a split second. He probably has a whole album ready. Go platinum.
Finished at the lab?
Affirmative. Where's everyone?
Following up on stories, leaving me to run the ship. Weren't you campaigning this afternoon?
What does it look like I'm doing?
Not campaigning? Bothering me?
Sure, that's what it looks like. But in reality, bye.
Don't you dare be late. I'm using my favorite apron.
He pissed me off. He pissed me off. Like, I think he'll prefer to me, my character, to go and be in the campaign more than be with him. You know how some people go, oh, it's for a cause, it's okay. No, buddy. I'll spend my time separately, have my time doing this because I have free time. Other half, we're gonna fuck. I'm serious, we're gonna fuck like rabbits. Nobody got time for this. Nobody. I swear that looks so familiar, but I don't know where.
Crowbar's here to help you find your way in Propass.
Whatever it is, it's top quality stuff. Top quality yuckiness.
What's the hurry?
I'm actually a bit worried about Frida.
Move along. Nothing to see here.
More and more checkpoints each day. Soon we won't be able to go anywhere without proper papers.
Oops.
Ooh.
You're disrupting traffic. Keep walking.
Biotech, fat-grown organs, wormhole generators, nanobot paste, neural implants, biotic processors, digital irises, gene-modded goats.
Shalom, farewell, salam, see you soon. Hello, my friend. You're not in a rush, are you?
Yeah.
Next time.
Bruh. He looked like my daddy from Fallout.
Baruti?
What's on your mind, Sissy?
I don't think I ever asked Baruti how he ended up working for... How did you end up working on the campaign?
Just a happy accident. I was working for a charity in Dresden, a support network for homeless teens. I'd only been in Europolis a couple of months. I was still learning the ropes. I honestly had no idea what I was doing. One day, Leia Uminska got in touch, asking how she could be of assistance to our charity. She'd just been elected leader of the party. We got to talking, she told me about her campaign. Of course, I was an arrogant ass. I told her everything I thought they were doing wrong. Humility wasn't in my blood back then. Afterwards, I figured, well, that's the last I'll ever hear from her. 2 weeks later, I get an offer from her campaign manager. They want me to join her team in Gdansk.
That must have been a good feeling.
I was scared, Sissy. I left Botswana because I was tired of doing things just for myself. I came to Europolis to help others, maybe do some good, for once. And now, suddenly, here I was, part of a movement to change the world. I wasn't prepared for it, but I couldn't say no. And I haven't for a single moment regretted that decision.
Baruti always speaks so warmly of Leia Uminska. He must be her biggest and most... How well do you know Uminska?
I've known her for several years, professionally. It's not like we're friends. Although she did take me out to dinner once, to thank me for my help. She's guarded, not the warmest person in the world. I think that's where we need to improve. Help her to open up and be more human. Get voters to see the person behind the mask. I really do think she's the right person to run Europolis. And not just because the alternatives are so disturbing.
Every time I watch Konstantin Wolf speak, I get the shivers. The bad ones.
They don't call him Kaiser Konstantin for nothing. And Leia, Miss Uminska, she knows him better than most. She has to constantly stand up to him and his hooligans. She has to deal with incessant insults and slandering without sinking to his level. I don't envy her that position. She's not perfect. No one is. But she is the person in the world I respect the most, and I will follow her through thick and thin, to the very end. I owe her that.
Konstantin Wolf is Uminska's biggest opponent, and Baruti's nemesis. I don't know what he'd do if Wolf won the election. Probably leave and head back south. Are you worried Wolf could win?
Of course I'm worried. He is a snake. Slippery and venomous. Wolf is a populist, a nationalist, a fascist. He claims he represents the people, but he only represents himself. And, of course, the corporations that are secretly backing his campaign.
I thought Wolf was anti-corporate. That's what he says in the ads.
That man has a lot of plata. Millions being channeled into his campaign. Where do you think that's coming from? He has the support of some very powerful people. The same people he bad-mouths in his manifestos.
I don't understand.
It's a show, Sissy. The corporate syndicate knows that Dieter Gross and the Alliance have lost any shred of authority and trust. They made a mistake there, and it's hurt them. With Wolf, they have a new strategy. He pretends to distance himself from the corps in order to represent the working people. He will berate the corps, claim that he's going to clean things up, put power back into the hands of the proletariat. But the truth is, he is even more in the pocket of the syndicate than Dieter Gross and the Blues. It's a brilliant strategy, as long as they can control him.
And you don't think they can?
I think he's more dangerous than they have reckoned with. He's two-faced, manipulative. Once he's clawed his way into power, he's capable of anything. He's created a cult of personality around himself. A very calculated fictional narrative that appeals to a lot of voters unhappy with the state of Europolis. The only thing we can do is try to expose his lies. And...
What?
I think I found something. I've been doing a lot of digging. Back in Botswana, I have connections high up in Bokamba Mesa. Family connections. There might be evidence of BM funneling funds into Constantine's campaign, maybe even directly into his personal account. And if that's the case, we might finally have some real dirt on Kaiser Constantine. At the very least, it would make people question his integrity and honesty. If we're lucky, maybe even enough evidence for a criminal investigation.
I hope you're being careful, Baruti.
I am. Once I have concrete evidence, I'm giving it to your man, Riza. He can do the story, expose Wolf and his lies.
I'm sure the Hand will be very interested. But Baruti, please just stay low, okay? Kaiser Constantine is evil.
He is. And this is exactly why we have to fight him. We cannot back down, Sissi. To do so would be dishonest and cowardly.
Most people I know have an ambivalent relationship with Europolis, but Baruti seems to be very happy here. I wonder if that's just show. I don't get your enthusiasm for Europolis, Baruti.
You've only been here a few months, Sissi. It takes time to understand Europolis. It has a complicated, fragmented soul. Every district is its own organism. I find Propast fascinating. More so than the other districts I've lived in. Dresden, Gdansk, even Berlin. Propast has an old soul. There's a real history here. But it's also where history is being rewritten. Where the new Europe is actually happening. That's another reason why I came here for the campaign. Propast is like a barometer for Europolis as a whole. Whichever direction the wind blows in Propast, the rest often follows.
Will you stay here after the campaign is over?
I don't know what Leia and the party has planned for me. If we take office. I'm not sure my future is in politics. But I won't abandon my duty if I'm asked to serve. I'll stay in Europolis for certain. Unless Wolf wins. Then...
The Dimple game.
I don't know. Anything but going south. I want to keep a safe distance from father and their family business.
Sounds like Baruti's been around the world and back. I'm jealous. Before the coma, I don't know. I didn't care as much. I was happy staying put. And now that I want to travel more, I can't afford it. Figures. You're lucky to have traveled a lot.
I don't know if I'd say I've traveled a lot, but I have traveled. When I was part of the family business, I regularly did business across Africa, the kingdom, and the conglomerate. It made me realize how lucky I was to grow up in Botswana and South Africa. The freedom and prosperity we enjoy in the African Union, the resources, fresh air, lack of pollution. I miss that. Most of all, Africa is a paradise. And you don't think about it until you see how it is elsewhere. How people are hungry, cold, with no easy access to implants or gene therapy.
I really miss Africa. Especially when it's like this, boiling hot and humid. Does it ever get better?
Better? Never. Well, maybe for a month in spring and autumn. But winter here is bitter and wet. And in summer, it's like this every day. Not a breath of fresh air. No, you must learn to appreciate Europolis for its strengths and not compare it with home, Sissi.
I don't know much about Baruti and his life before we started working. What did you do before you came to Europolis?
I was a lawyer. Can you believe it? Corporate law even. Eish.
Yeah, no, I can't see it.
I was good too. I managed the family's trust in Johannesburg. My older brothers run things from Francistown, Gaborone, and the City of London.
How many brothers do you have?
4. And 3 sisters. We are 8 altogether. Same father, different mothers.
You're the youngest?
Youngest boy. I have 2 younger sisters. Twins. They aren't involved in the family business. But my older sister, Lesedi, is. We don't speak. She did not approve of my change of heart.
What happened?
What can I say? I finally saw what I was doing with my life. Existing only for myself. Obsessed with money, power, status. Also, I didn't agree with some of the investments we were making. The lack of ethics. So, one day I left it all behind. My job, my family, my fiancée. I had to make a clean break. It was too easy to simply fall back into the good life. I had to learn to struggle.
You don't miss them?
Every day, Sissy. Every day. I speak to Gosego from time to time, my second oldest brother, and the twins, of course. But the rest? They were disappointed and angry. They didn't understand. Never will.
7 siblings. Impressive work. I can't even begin to relate. Makes me wish I'd had siblings growing up. Well, I did. I just never knew. I can understand how he'd miss them all, especially the twins. Sounds like they were close. What do your younger sisters do?
Ah, the twins. They are wonderful, Sissy. You'd like them. They also jumped ship. Left the family business, but I don't think Father ever expected them to be a part of it. They live in Ireland now.
They're neo-Luddites.
Anarcho-primitives.
Cool. A friend from uni went feral for a few years. She told me all about it after she reintegrated. Apparently, there's no trains and the tribal council forbids air traffic.
There's one old ferry that runs daily from Liverpool, but that's all. And there's no wire connection to Ireland. We don't get to talk often, unfortunately.
What about your other siblings?
They're all in the family business. Corporate lawyers, financiers, like Father. My oldest sister Lesedi is second in command. When Father retires, she takes the reins. He keeps a tight leash on everyone. And when he can't, he cuts you off.
Your mother too?
We see each other now and then. But to Father, she was just another in a long line of baby mothers. Bought and paid for. They are separated. She shares an estate with the other ex-wives. It's an odd arrangement. But Mother knew what she was getting into. She's been well compensated. I think she's happy. In her way. Heish! What can I say? My family is crazy. Dysfunctional. It's what I wanted to escape from, Sissy. I didn't want to keep living that life. And I'm not one of them anymore.
I should go. See you later, Baruti.
Okay, Sissy. I'll see you later.
Checkpoint. I haven't filed the paperwork to get through there.
This is a restricted area. Move along now.
There's nothing you can't get in the souk. Unless you're looking for cheap trinkets and fake antiques, then yeah, the bricks.
Salam. What's salam? How can I say? Farewell,
I'm actually a bit worried about Frida. She's on the dreamer all the time. Like, non-stop.
Entspann, Bruder. It's geil. It's bomb. Don't get your keks all twisted.
I'm being serious.
So just mind. Weren't you heading out of district this week?
Yeah, but the eye revoked my travel pass last minute.
So I says to him, I says, you can't pass through here, Bruder. You need to turn back and head home. So what did he do?
OCG, original consumer goods. Making your life a little brighter.
Pozor.
So I says to him, I says, you can't pass through here, Bruder. You need to turn back and head home. So
It's between Wolf and Ominska, isn't it? Gross and Rebus are not even competing.
You look like you could need some directions, miss.
How about a cup of crispy cockroaches, fresh off the grill?
Stop by any time for Propast's best grilled cheese sandwiches. Today's special is Abbott's Gold with dry cured Italian.
Are you fucking serious?
Gone to restock, back soon. Odd.
Map! Crowdy partner, where are you?
I heard Caprova Street used to be one of the main thoroughfares before the latest construction work in Propast. It's also where the metro station is located. Where on the map is Caprova?
Why, that's a pretty scary neighborhood, doll. Keep your eyes peeled and your hands on your six-shooters. Draw! Anytime you need a rootin' tootin' six-barrel shooting crow cowboy to give you directions to anywhere in Propast, you just call on the Crow Boy.
I'm home now.
It's between Wolf and Ominska, isn't it?
And I miss you. And now I wonder
So sorry.
if you can fall onto the sky. Do you think time will pass me by? Oh, you know I want 1,000 miles. I just see you, and I can just hold you tonight. Wait, hold on, let me see. No. Kind of works. Kind of works. Hold on, let me see. Ah, shoot. Psych. Oh my god, I found this by accident.
Look, Adse, I said I'd do my part.
That is exactly what you said.
But I have to draw the line somewhere. I'm all about shifting the balance of power, huh? About getting the Bonza to think twice. Not about fucking shit up just for the sake of fucking shit up. That's not what I signed up for. I want to pick up my supplies and get back to feeding the barrio. If I can convert some sozzies and batonheads while I'm at it, great. If not, I move on.
That don't sound like someone's committed to the cause.
Oh, fuck off. I'm delivering as promised, no? I'm getting a friend to source me the nanotech. She has special access, a couple of days, week at most. But with the eye poking into my affairs, committing random acts of personal violation, drones and checkpoints everywhere. Time to tread a little more cautiously, lest we find ourselves bereft of food card, food, and freedom. Anything else you need me for, Bruder, I'm all game.
I remember you saying you'd walk the walk, not just talk the talk.
I need to draw my line somewhere, and this is where I draw it.
Whatever, as long as you deliver.
Colo, seriously, when do I not?
Hey, it's the store Nella gets her sausages from.
Hey, bro, why you not moving though? Nella.
Puta Dupek, what are you doing here?
I was just... You weren't at the cart, so I went looking.
You went looking? Are you spying on me, Zike?
Jesus, Enspar, Nella. No, I wanted to ask you about Hannah Roth.
Hannah? Hannah? What the hell for?
I need to find her.
That doesn't answer my question, and you won't find her. She's... Shayza, just stop. Stop looking, stop asking, and stop following me. This is not something you want to get involved in. Just let it go, and go. Get out of here. You're not going to find Hannah, and you're not going to ask me about her again. Go! Get the fuck out of here!
Bruh. I just want to slap the fuck out of ya. Come on. Brody love us though. Not this loving type of person. My back itches and I want to scratch it. Nella, you're probably hiding her. And I want to tell the old Chinese lady. But it seems to tell me that the chick is in trouble.
What do you want?
Trouble. I'm all about that bass.
Harry, stop for a moment.
I'm all about that bass. No?
Mr. London ain't too happy with how you're messing about in his barrios, Sozy.
Easy, cousin.
I ain't your cousin, mate. I ain't your mate, neither.
What?
Mr. London says you ain't never asked for his blessings, Colo. Mr. London, he ain't too happy about that, him. Mr. London says it's disrespectful.
Tell Mr. London that I'm not messing with anything. I'm just running a political campaign. Maybe if we could have a civil discussion about this, instead
Oi, Essie, you talk to me, not to Mr. London. No one talks to Mr. London. And there's no discussion to be had. We have no use for your commie comrades in Propast. In this barrio, we vote wolf.
Oh, I see what's going on. This isn't about TEF or respect, is it? It's about Kaiser Constantine.
Hey! Let him go! Wait, what? Was that me?
Otherwise, don't get involved, Suka. You just get your fresh messed up. Wouldn't look too good with a broken piff, huh?
I didn't understand any of that, but if you don't let him go, I'm calling the police.
A pala? Shice a minute. You think the police are going to interfere? Do you know who this is? This is Mr. London. And he owns the Buller in Propast. Now fuck off before I get total anger pissed and decide to...
一個旅行嘅商人，沿途為佢嘅商品叫賣，佢賣武器同埋盔甲。有一日，佢嚟到一個村入邊，裏面住咗一位偉大嘅軍人。我嘅盾牌，商人話非常堅固，無論乜嘢武器都黐唔入，可以保護你不受任何傷害。我嘅長矛，商人話鋒利無比，無論乜嘢一刺就穿，將你嘅敵人即刻打倒喺地上。
有一個乜嘢都無法刺穿嘅盾牌，同埋一個乜嘢都能刺穿嘅長矛，佢哋點樣可以同時存在
？I don't speak Cantonese。
商人攞起佢嘅盾牌同埋長矛，可唔可以同時存在並不重要。你個老閪，佢衝過去，用長矛將軍人刺死。
Oh my god, he's obsessed.
佢哋喺我手上，我話事。
Just let him go. Please. He's harmless.
And let that be a lesson to you, Kutass. This is Mr. London's barrio, and the sooner you get that through your cocoa, the less mal you'll need to deal with.
Well, kiss my derriere, bitch.
Jesus, Baruti, are you okay?
I think so. Thanks for speaking up, Zoe. I appreciate it. Although, I'm not sure it was the smartest thing to do. You're on his radar now.
But I got acting on my
couldn't
face.
just stand by and watch. Are you sure you're all right?
I am. But I'm not going anywhere tonight. I'm just going to watch Leia stream north from the office.
Do you need anything? You don't have to stay here by yourself, you know. I can stay, or you can come home with me.
I'm fine, Sissy. Really. They were just trying to scare me. Mission accomplished. They're not coming back. Not today, at least. We can worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Okay. About Queenie and...
Let's talk about that tomorrow, too. Right now, I just want to sit down with a cup of hot tea and enjoy a rousing speech.
I understand. But, Baruti, please lock the door and ring if there's anything.
I won't argue with you there. See you on Thursday, Sissy.
Take care, Baruti.
I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass. Oh my god, that song's in my head.
What the hurry? Stop for a moment.
That is
Next time.
Where's home?
Take a moment to look at my wares. Come back
I'm actually a bit worried about Frida. She's on the Dreamer all the time.
Fuck?
Like non-stop.
Entspann, Bruder, it's geil. Spawn, don't get your cacks all twisted.
Idiota, I'm being serious.
I'm all about that bass, no blind run.
Weren't you heading out to District this week?
Yeah, but the I revoked my travel pass last minute.
Move. Fuck is my house though?
I'm a rootin', tootin', six-barrel shootin', map-totin' crow cowboy. Yeehaw!
I'm rootin' tootin'. Because he's all about that bass, not that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no. Cause he all about that bass, no. Ah, fuck, why that song's in my head?
To him, I says, you can't pass through here, Bruder. You need to turn back and head home.
Would like to remind you not to stare directly at our sun, as it may cause blindness.
I do wish they'd dial down the intensity a bit. It's July. We don't need to add insult to injury.
I'm staring intensely. Can I get blind? Can I get blind? Nope.
Hey, you lost? No problem. I can give you directions to anywhere in Propass.
He kind of reminds me of that thing from Fallout. Fuck. Fallout 3, actually. But I don't know which game. Someone's being softy.
Ooh, smells good. What are you making?
Risotto. Come over here.
I'm here already.
Nice to see you too. I needed that.
Why? What's going on?
We had a real scare at the campaign office.
What happened?
Baruti got pushed around by Mr. London's goons and London himself.
Jesus, is he okay?
He's fine. He's probably fine.
How about you? Are you okay?
I'm okay. They didn't touch me.
But you got involved.
I had to. I couldn't just let them do that to Baruti.
I really wish you'd stayed out of it. You don't know what those people are capable of.
They're just cowards.
Cowards with the might of the Syndicate behind them.
Still just cowards. Look, I'll be okay. They wanted to scare Baruti. Nothing's gonna happen. They're not gonna come after me.
About earlier. I'm sorry I pushed your therapy buttons. I didn't mean to pry.
Don't worry about it, Rez. I was tired. I'm okay talking. Really. And I do feel better.
It's helping?
It's helping. Mostly because of you.
Let's hope you don't change your mind after this risotto.
How was your day?
Not as interesting as yours. I published that bingo piece. Now I'm following up the leads on the clampdown.
It's getting ridiculous out there. Everyone's on edge.
I know the campaign work is important to you, but you need to be careful about getting involved in local affairs. Even Sully doesn't want us to write too much about what's happening here in Propast.
If you stop reporting things because you're afraid of what will happen, you're censoring yourself.
We need to pick our battles. Like that Mr. London business. He shakes businesses down, runs the local black market. Bad, sure, but not corporate level bad. Or Kaiser Constantine bad.
I guess.
I'm not happy about it either, but sometimes you need to let the small fish go in order to catch the bigger fish.
I get that. Maybe I'm an idealist.
Maybe I'm just the good guy.
But I'm also a realist. And I really wish you'd drop the campaign work. Hey, come over here and taste this.
Bitch, I'm already close.
I don't like his tone, and it's not the first time we've had this argument. Sometimes Reza can be so controlling. I don't like it. I don't like his tone. But it's not the first time we've had this argument, and I'm tired. I want to have a quiet evening. I should just let it go.
It's time to be the quiet hero. Ignoring Reza.
How is it?
It's good. Really good. I can't wait to eat. I'll pay you back afterwards.
For what?
Cooking the best dinners, being the best boyfriend, knowing how to make me feel better.
Do we have to wait until after dinner?
Won't the risotto be ruined?
Is that important?
Not in the slightest.
Don't just say you love me, show me. Don't just say you love me, show me. Don't just say you love me, show me.
I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I don't know what the fuck. Okay, so I'm gonna stop right here and see you guys next episode. I'm probably gonna redo a whole bunch of shit all over again. Hey, did I make the good mistakes? I don't know. Did I make the greatest choices? Hell no. I'm just gonna restart everything all over again. So, we'll see you guys next episode.